56. So I'm going to go with dexterity here. And then for stuff that he's going to learn. Weapon and shield. Let's see. Shield defense. When this mode is active, the character drops into a defensive stance. Favors the shield, delivers a bonus to defense, and increased chance to shrug off missile attacks. So that might be kind of useful for some of the stuff we're looking for. So let's do that. And then, let's see, he was at 56, and now he's at 59. So I guess each point of dexterity increases defense. Good thing to know, I suppose. And into the tower we go, perhaps. Also, for some reason, I got another announcement that said, "Welcome to the chat room." What was that about? I'm very confused. Odd. Oh, I went offline. My stream ended? Nothing ended on my end. Because I at least as far as my streaming end goes, it says I haven't gotten any dropped frames or anything like that. Like normally happens. I wonder if maybe there was something weird on Twitch. Because I noticed that on there did seem to see it said like there was a network error when I checked on my regular page. So I'm not entirely sure what happened there. Oh dear, I remember. Oh dear. It was on Discord too? You went offline in Discord and stream? Well, if I did that, it would have been, I'm pretty sure I would have gotten dropped frames then, so I don't know what exactly happened. Take him down! Take him down! Oh god. Oh god.
Very well. I will not fail.
Yeah, I'm just wondering why I didn't get any dropped frames, because generally that happens in OBS whenever I have a network issue, so. Unless it was a very quick network thing, oh. Why are there so many darkspawn? Because this is what's called a blight. So a blight is pretty much where a whole bunch of darkspawn show up. They corrupt a dragon, old god, turning it into an archdemon, and then everything just goes to hell. Another chest that I can't do anything about because it's locked. So sad.
As you say. It shall be done. If we must fight, let us do it quickly.
Well, I suppose when I upload this later to YouTube, I can potentially find out what happened as far as the stream goes. Maybe anyways.
It is begun.
See you later, Pickle. Thanks for stopping in. Alright, so our overall objective here, we got to get up this tower to eventually light the beacon to give the signal to the army.
What are these darkspawn doing ahead of the rest of the horde? There wasn't supposed to be any resistance here.
Weren't you complaining that you wouldn't get to fight?
Hey, you're right. I guess there is a silver lining here if you think about it. At any rate, we need to hurry. We need to get up to the top of the tower and light the signal fire in time. Tyron Loghain will be waiting for the signal.
Alright. Also an interesting little, I don't know if this is supposed to be an effigy from the Darkspawn or what, but also, head on a pike.
Very well. As you say. Most excellent! It shall be done.
Little elf fruits. And look, more Darkspawn down there. They also have a oh wait, no, these ones don't have a ballista. One of these I think have a ballista with them or something. Aha! Level up.
As you say.
I did it! I killed one!
It shall be done.
Yes, you did, little circle mage. You did kill one.
Think you're good enough to take me?
Back!
Pickle or Omar, sorry, Omar says your lack of armor bothers me. Put some metal on yourself, a helmet at least. But I'm a mage. Mages don't use armor unless they're a mage that happens to use armor. Let's see if I redo this. Oh, just shield cover. Let's see, we got shield cover and shield defense. Can I use both of these? Cover does greater chance of deflecting missile attacks. Okay. Yes, I did say pickle. Okay, so he can only use one, either defense or cover. Well, let me change him to use defense then. Save preset, yes.
Do it quickly. I will not fail.
This is it!
Okay, done with you now. Another. I shall do it.
But yeah, if we take the Arcane Warrior specialization, we can actually end up wearing armor relatively easily and all that. Haven't decided if I want to do that yet or not. I am leaning towards wanting to do blood magic for our focus. Because we have 4 specializations on the base game. Then we have Battle Mage and Keeper for the other stuff that came from the Awakening expansion. Let's see, Petrify. The caster draws from knowledge of the elements to turn the target into stone unless it passes a physical resistance check. While petrified, the target is immobile and vulnerable to shattering from a critical hit. Creatures already made of stone are immune. Actually, I think I'll do Tempest. That'll be actually pretty good to use. Caster unleashes a fierce lightning storm that deals constant electricity damage to anyone in the target area. Friendly fire is possible.
The Darkspawn have sensed us.
Unlimited power.
And that! There's so many!
Then we just heal them from a little bit of a distance.
It shall be done.
And then we just gotta wait for this little lightning storm to end eventually here. There we go.
It is begun.
Yeah, that little Tempest lightning storm works pretty well when you have enemies confined to a little area. You can make it even more powerful when you combine it with a blizzard spell to make the Storm of the Century. That one I've heard you have to be careful with because there's very much a big potential to destroy your own party members.
As soon as we light the signal, the king is depending on us.
Let's see, we picked up a helmet. Can I equip that helmet? Probably not. I have studded leather gloves I can equip. There, I put on some armor for you, Omar. I'll even put on this Helm of the Deep. It looks completely hideous, but maybe it'll work. Omar says, it could cause friendly fire. Place the spell in room. Teammate walks into room. Are your companions high? Well...
This is it! Get off! Very well.
I have to say, Earthquake is actually working out really well for us, though.
Very well.
Alright, what do we got? What do we got? I'll put it just like right just outside of where I am.
As you say.
That lever over there.
That way, anyone who gets in front of me, then we'll do a level storm.
As you say.
Alright, where's that little lever here? Oh no, did I kill the hounds? I hope not.
Very well.
Release the hounds. Oh, there is a dead hound in this one. Alright. Warden Recruit Shield? Interesting, though I don't think I'll really make too much use out of it. My companions must really love me. Sending them into a lightning storm and all that. That is another thing you can do in this game, is you can improve the relationship to your companions. So eventually they end up liking you more, and then as they like you more, they get little stat bonuses and all. It's a nice little thing.
It shall be done.
Oh dear. You, get back in there.
Okay, done with you now. So many. Begun. Very well. Best be wary. Cut them down.
Running in to try and get some... Try and get some loot from there, and of course I end up getting attacked by my own spell. Overall, though, I will say that we seem to be doing
It is begun.
relatively well here so far. Oh yeah, well, I'm thinking about it. What's our armor rating at anyways? So our armor is currently at 9. Our defense is at 42. Not real good defense. But the armor keeps us, or reduces the damage of incoming attacks, so that always helps.
Away with you. There is no
Omar asks, how big is this tower? I want to say it's like 4 levels.
It is begun.
So there's like 4 different areas of it that we have to go through. Let's see, the map. So we're on the 3rd floor right now. So I want to say we're approaching the last floor. It's either 4 or 5. Because then we get a lovely battle with an ogre at the top floor. Too bad Pickle left, because I think we found his tickle pickle. Alright, so you'll notice that the ogre, well, it's kind of hard to notice because the text is so small. But having my cursor over the ogre shows his name is in orange. That means he's like one of the top enemies out there. Because they go from white enemies to yellow enemies, which are kind of like more elites, to the orange, which are like the really powerful ones. So it's going to be an interesting battle. And of course, he resists like everything here.
Back.
Shrek has changed a lot. He has. He's gotten quite a bit angrier. Donkey left him.
Quickly, we must fight.
Well, there goes the circle mage.
Come, let us
Eaten
end
by
this.
the ogre. But I think we got him. Alright. That actually worked out better than I thought. Any good loot from the ogre? Really? Nothing? Oh, there we go. I was like, we should get something from him. So we got a rune for our enchantment stuff. We got heavy chainmail.
The beacon is
That
over
should be
here.
useful for Alistair here. Once I increase his strength, anyways.
Let's light it quickly before it's too late.
We'll save and we'll light the
Very
beacon.
Sound the retreat.
Oh, that wasn't my guy. That was just
Should we not?
a regular circle mage. And too bad Pickle left, because he was making Game of Thrones connotations here. And here's another betrayal.
Pull out! All of you, let's move!
But yeah, that was just another circle mage that was with us in that battle. Though he doesn't actually escape. Yeah, all those forces that pulled out were supposed to attack with the rest. But Loghain decided to betray them and leave all of them and the king to die. Yes, Omar. R.I.P. R.I.P. indeed. Oh, that thing sounds a lot... The ogre sounds a lot like the dragon in Skyrim. I suppose probably a little bit, yeah. And Duncan's dead. Injured. That's what I get for pulling out the arrow or the bow again. Or am I dead? Oh, look, Morrigan. And I'm naked again.
Your eyes finally open. Mother shall be pleased.
What happened to the Darkspawn?
You were injured, and then Mother rescued you. Do you not remember?
I remember being overwhelmed by the Darkspawn.
Mother managed to save you and your friend, though 'twas a close call. What is important is that you both live. The man who was to respond to your signal quit the field. The Darkspawn won your battle. Those he abandoned were massacred. Your friend, he is not taking it well.
Neither am I. This is horrible.
Of that I have no doubt. Your friend has been inconsolable since Mother told him the news. He is outside by the fire. Mother asked to see you when you awoke.
Well, I will go then.
I will stay and make something to eat.
Hey, we got an achievement, Last of the Wardens. And Resilient. Wonder what that one is for. Omar says she's nice.
Here is your fellow Grey Warden. You worry too much, young man.
You're alive. I thought you were dead for sure.
I'm not, thanks to Morrigan's mother.
Oh, this doesn't seem real. If it weren't for Morrigan's mother, we'd be dead on top of that tower.
Do not talk about me as if I am not present, lad.
I didn't mean... But what do we call you? You've never told us your name?
Names are pretty, but useless. The chastened folk call me Flemeth. I suppose it will do.
The Flemeth? From the legends? Daveth was right. You're the Witch of the Wilds, aren't you?
And what does that mean? I know a bit of magic, and it has served you both well, has it not?
So why did you save us?
Well, we cannot have all the Grey Wardens dying at once, can we? Someone has to deal with these Darkspawn. It has always been the Grey Warden's duty to unite the lands against the Blight. Or did that change when I wasn't looking?
Changed when most of them were slaughtered.
If you think small numbers make you helpless, you are already defeated.
But we were fighting the Darkspawn. The king had nearly defeated them. Why would Loghain do this?
Now that is a good question. Men's hearts hold shadows darker than any tainted creature. Perhaps he believes the Blight is an army he can outmaneuver. Perhaps he does not see that the evil behind it is the true threat.
The Archdemon.
Well, what is this archdemon exactly?
It is said that long ago, The Maker sent the old gods of the ancient Tevinter Imperium to slumber in prisons deep beneath the surface. An archdemon is an old god awakened and tainted by darkspawn. Believe that or not, history says it's a fearsome and immortal thing, and only fools ignore history.
Well, then we need to find this archdemon.
By ourselves? No Grey Warden has ever defeated a Blight without the army of a half-dozen nations at his back. Not to mention, I don't know how.
How to kill the archdemon, or how to raise an army? It seems to me those are two different questions, Have the Wardens no allies these days?
I don't know. Duncan said that the Grey Wardens of Orlais had been called, and Al-Eamon would never stand for this, surely.
Well, perhaps we could go to him then.
I suppose. Al-Eamon wasn't at Ostagar. He still has all his men. And he was Kaelin's uncle. I know him. He's a good man, respected in the Landsmeet. Of course, we could go to Redcliffe and appeal to him for help.
Well, that sounds like an excellent idea.
Such determination. How intriguing.
I still don't know if Al-Eamon's help would be enough. He can't defeat the Darkspawn horde by himself.
Well, we'll find a way. It's up to us after all.
You have more at your disposal than you think.
Of course! The treaties! Grey Wardens can demand aid from dwarves, elves, mages, and other places. They're obligated to help us during a blight.
I may be old, but dwarves, elves, mages, this Al-Eamon, and who knows what else. This sounds like an army to me.
So can we do this? Go to Redcliffe and these other places and build an army?
Hello there, Whistleboto. Thank you for the follow. Well... I doubt it will be that easy.
And when is it ever?
It's always been the Grey Warden's duty to stand against a blight. And right now, we're the Grey Wardens.
So you are set then, ready to be Grey Wardens.
I don't suppose you could offer any more help.
Now that you mention it, I do have one more thing to offer.
The stew is bubbling, Mother dear. Shall we have 2 guests for the eve, or none?
The Grey Wardens are leaving shortly, girl. And you will be joining them.
Such a shame. What?
You heard me, girl. The last time I looked, you had ears.
Thank you, but if Morgan doesn't wish to join us...
Her magic will be useful. Even better, she knows the wilds and how to get past the horde.
Have I no say in this?
You have been itching to get out of the wilds for years. Here is your chance. As for you, Wardens, consider this repayment for your lives.
This was your idea all along, wasn't it?
Pardon me, but I had the impression that you two needed assistance, whatever the form.
Not to look a gift horse in the mouth, but won't this add to our problems? Out of the wilds, she's an apostate.
If you do not wish help from us illegal mages, young man, perhaps I should have left you on that tower.
Point taken.
Mother, this is not how I wanted this. I'm not even ready.
You must be ready. Alone, these two must unite for Eldon against the Darkspawn. They need you, Morrigan. Without you, they will surely fail, and all will perish under the blight. Even I.
I understand.
And you, Wardens, do you understand? I give you that which I value above all in this world. I do this because you must succeed.
Well, I understand.
Allow me to get my things, if you please. I am at your disposal, Grey Wardens. I suggest a village north of the wilds as our first destination. It is not far, and you will find much you need there. Or, if you prefer, I shall simply be your silent guide. The choice is yours.
I have no problem with your presence, if Alistair doesn't.
From the way he glares, I imagine that answer is clear.
Do you really want to take her along because her mother says so?
Oh, get over yourself, Alistair.
If you worry that I will summon demons and transform into an abomination, I assure you I will at least wait until you are not looking.
I feel better already.
Alright, let's get underway.
Farewell, Mother. Do not forget the stew on the fire. I would hate to return to a burned-down hut.
Bah! 'Tis far more likely you will return to see this entire area, along with my hut, swallowed up by the blight.
All I meant was...
Yes, I know. Do try to have fun, dear.
They have a weird relationship. Alright, so we got Morrigan now. And we have 1,000 different quests to bring together our various allies. The dwarves and elves and mages, oh my. Alright, but our first stop is going to be Lothering, where we'll actually pick up a couple other companions.
And I expect each of you to supply these men. We must rebuild what was lost at Ostagar, and quickly. There are those who would take advantage of our weakened state if we let them. We must defeat this Darkspawn incursion, but we must do so sensibly and without hesitation.
Your lordship, if I might speak. You have declared yourself Queen Honora's regent, and claim we must unite under your banner for our own good. But what of the army lost at Ostagar? Your withdrawal was most fortuitous.
Everything I have done has been to secure Ferelden's independence. I have not shirked my duty to the throne, and neither will any of you!
The Banon will not bow to you simply because you demand it.
Understand this. I will brook no threat to this nation from you or anyone.
Well, he's definitely a tyrant.
Bantegan, please!
Your Majesty, your father risks civil war. If Eamon were here...
Bantegan, my father is doing what is best.
Did he also do what was best for your husband, your Majesty?
Oh, right in the guts.
Wake up, gentlemen. More travelers to attend to. I'd guess that fellow is the leader.
They don't look much like them others. You know, maybe we should just let these ones pass.
Nonsense. Greetings, travelers.
Highwaymen, preying on those fleeing the Darkspawn, I suppose.
They are fools to get in our way. I say, teach them a lesson.
Now, is that any way to greet someone? A simple 10 silvers and you're free to move on.
You should listen to your friend. We're not refugees.
What did I tell you? No wagons, and this one looks armed.
The toll applies to everyone, Heinrich. That's why it's a toll, and not, say, a refugee tax.
Oh, right. Even if you're no refugee, you still gotta pay.
I don't know about tolls, but this guy looks like a troll. That would be collecting a toll. And Omer says that was a headshot 360 no scoped kind of burn. Damn. You're toll collectors then.
Indeed, for the upkeep of the Imperial Highway. It's a bit of a mess, isn't it?
Perhaps you should charge more then.
You want to pay more? Well, we'll happily accept donations.
No, but a caravan is following me. It has plenty of gold.
So, we'll let you pass for a bigger score. Do believe we're the morons in this scenario.
But if a caravan's coming, shouldn't we set up an ambush?
There is no caravan, you simpleton. You, just pay the blaster toll and then go pray for protection or whatever you're here for.
Forget it. I'm not paying.
Well, I can't say I'm pleased to hear that. We have rules, you know.
Right. We get to ransack your corpse then. Those are the rules.
Do you really want to fight a mage?
A mage? Ah, I don't want to be a toad.
Nobody's turning you into a toad, you sniveling bastard. You know, I hear a mage falls as quickly as anyone when stabbed. Let's finish this, gents.
We must
Yeah, he says. Alright, well, let's give them a little something to work with.
exhaust our supplies.
A little earthquake action.
As you say. No quarter shall be given. Now we do battle. There is no glory in bloodshed.
Ah, no, no stunning.
It is begun.
You will learn to...
Alright, let's go for this one next.
Very well.
Take our little poultice. We got another random bandit to take out.
Another corpse in the pile.
And then we can focus down on the leader.
All right, we surrender. We're just trying to get by before the dog spawn get us all.
This shoddy operation is pathetic. I could do better.
Right. I guess so. I'm sorry.
Now you die. That's all you deserve.
I'm not going down without a fight.
And poke him with my stick. Poke.
Fine thing we've done.
Defeated.
Hey, a knight's locket and a knight's note. A knight of Redcliffe. Alright, killed all the bandits here. That was disappointing. They don't even have anything really useful here. Alright, well, let's continue on. But Alistair leveled up again. We can give him some strength now. And let's max him out with Master Combat Training, or... Actually, I'll do Combat Tactics for this next one. Because it's still going to be a few moments before we get to having the attributes for the Master Combat Training stuff. So let's see. Shield Balance. The character has learned to compensate for the weight of a shield in combat and no longer suffers an attack penalty while using shield defense. Okay. Can do that.
Yeah.
Oh, let's stay with the custom there. Okay. So I can go to Alistair, and since I do have, let's see, heavy chainmail, I can equip that on him. About all I have. There's this Harvard's Aegis, which isn't too bad, because it has a spell resistance and a chance to avoid missile attacks. So I think I'll equip that, and I should probably give him a helmet too. A lot of stuff to sell here. Eventually, anyways. Ooh, crates! Alright, so Lothering is pretty much just a small town.
Lothering. Pretty as a painting.
Ah, so you have finally decided to rejoin us, have you? Falling on your blade in grief seemed like too much trouble, I take it.
Is my being upset so hard to understand? Have you never lost someone important to you? Just what would you do if your mother died?
Before or after I stopped laughing.
Right, very creepy. Forget I asked.
Just get to the point.
Anyway, I thought we should talk about where we intend to go first.
Well, I need to look for Fergus. He might still be alive.
He was out scouting in the wilds, wasn't he? That's what the king said.
Then attempting to look for him there would be foolish. He is either dead or he managed to flee to the north.
Very sensitive.
I am simply saying that it is foolish to mount a rescue when you have no notion where this man is and the wilds are overrun with darkspawn. You will either find him somewhere outside the wilds with other survivors, or not at all.
Well, I'll figure it out. Let's keep going.
Well, we'll need to decide eventually. Let's head into the village when you're ready.
Now, like most games that I play through on my streams and all that, I don't get into every little nitty-gritty sort of thing. I figure if anyone wants to know every single little lore item, you know, you can always check out the game itself. And I do definitely recommend this game. Omar, I don't think you were on earlier when I was talking about it, but I think you can get this game on GOG with all the DLC and all that, so it's like the Ultimate Edition, as they call it, for like 20 bucks. Though I don't know what that translates to for you, but I think GOG is relatively decent for
Do you think they understand everything we say?
For like non-US purchases. Yes, GOG.com. You can generally find quite a few older games on there.
Hey now. There's nothing saying that a moron can't be cute and adorable. Who's the cute and adorable puppy?
Oh yes, you do get some banter between the companions. Yeah, GOG.com is... GOG is short for good old games. They have a lot of older games on there, but updated to work with modern systems. But they also have...
if you're looking for safe shelter, I'll warn you, there's none to be found.
They have some newer games on there as well, though. Like Cyberpunk 2077 is going to be on there.
Greetings to you, good sir. If it isn't too much to ask, might you spare some bread or anything?
I can spare nothing for beggars.
We are not beggars. We were robbed.
Never mind, Hale. It's no use. Nobody will help one of us.
Nope.
Leave us be. There's nothing we can do for you, and apparently nothing you can do for us.
Well, what happened to you?
We thought it would be safer in Lothering, that the Terran would bring his soldiers here. But bandits attacked us and took everything. Our food, our clothes, my daughter's pet lamb. Nobody cares about a few elves. Can you help us?
Well, I met those bandits. They're dead now.
You killed them?
That's wonderful news. Perhaps our belongings are still there.
I can't thank you enough, friend. Even if we don't get everything back, it's good to know others will be safe.
Damn elves and their begging.
So many strangers are about now.
Omar says, also we pay with dollars. Like American dollars? Wait, what? Oh, hey, we have a quest. Bandits everywhere. Let's see. Residents of good standing passing. There are 3 bandit groups in the northern wood. This humble chanter would echo Sir Bryant's caution, lest you wind up another victim to these evil men. Well, we'll pick this up. So this is a chanter board. Pretty much you can use this to pick up various quests.
There is no hope! The legions of evil are on your doorstep! They will feast upon our hearts! There is nowhere to run! This evil will cover the world like a plague of locusts!
Please, you're scaring the children!
Better to slit their throats now than let them suffer at darkspawn hands! There! One of their minions is already amongst us! This man bears their evil stench! Can you not see the vile blackness that fills him?
Omar says, if we want to buy stuff on the internet like games, we pay with dollars. Oh, okay. I don't know how that exchange rate works out in Jordan, but yeah, I know certain like places like Steam, and I think to an extent GOG is all right at making an exchange, like changing up the rates to be a little bit more affordable for like foreign places, because you know, like if you, instead of just like paying with dollars and all that, where the exchange rate would really hurt you depending on where you are. But I don't know, you'd have to check it out. All right, is no one going to shut this madman up?
Be my guest. I've no urge to try out that axe of his.
I watch the Black Horde descend on my people. Darkness swallowed the marshes whole. This minion is but the first of those who will destroy us.
That's enough. This ends now.
No, do not touch me. You bring evil and destruction. It is the end.
He was right, wasn't he? There's no hope for us.
Get out of here, all of you. Get moving.
Why is this happening?
Darkspawn will feast on your living hearts.
Oh look, he's still talking and he's left.
If you seek refuge in the Chantry, there's simply no room left.
You're closed?
We turn none aside, but we simply don't have room for anyone to sleep. Priests are within if you seek to offer devotion to the Maker, however. May he protect us all.
Okay, goodbye.
Maker watch over you.
Alright, let's check out the Chantry here.
There's word of darkspawn stragglers, but no sign of the main horde. We are the only hope of protection this village has now, and I will not abandon them. That is all. May the Maker have mercy on us.
Who? I beg your pardon. I did not see you approach.
Sir Donald? Is that you?
Alistair? By the Maker, how are you? I was certain you were dead.
Not yet. No thanks to Turn Logain.
If Arl Eamon were well, he'd set Logain straight soon enough.
If he were well? What do you mean?
The Arl is stricken with an illness that threatens his life. We have found no cure, either natural or magical.
When did this happen?
Only a few weeks ago, but he has declined quickly. No one knows the nature of the illness, and even magic has done little to slow its progress. Our only hope now is a miracle. Every knight of Redcliffe has gone in search of the Urn of Sacred Ashes. Andraste's ashes are said to cure any illness, but I fear we are chasing a fable. With each day, my hope dims.
Omar says, Dragon Age is on Steam, but without the DLC? Really? I didn't even know it was on Steam. I'll check it out as soon as I'm done with the stream here, which will be probably like 5 minutes. And then I'll let you know what I think. And I'll give you the link to the version on GOG as well, to at least take a look at. I was hoping to meet Arl Eamon, in fact.
Why is that, if I may ask?
Well, we need his help against Tarn Logain.
I see. The Arl is a popular man, it's true. Tarn Logain, however, is a hero throughout Ferelden. Whatever the Tarn has done or not done, the Arl remains ill, or worse. That is my primary concern.
Well, is there any point going to Redcliffe?
He may be dead already. Or perhaps his luck has changed in the weeks I have been gone.
We should see what's happening in Redcliffe ourselves. I believe that now more than ever.
If nothing else, I am certain you would be welcomed at Castle Redcliffe. The Arlessa is there, and she could tell you more than I could.
Well, I should go. Oh, and your friend Sir Henrik is dead. I have something of his.
What? And you have his locket? And a note? Maker's mercy. Thank you for giving me these. I would never have known otherwise.
I'm sorry about your friend, but I dealt with the bandits that killed him.
Thank you. I wonder how many of us have met similar fates on this mad quest.
Alright, I should go.
With Henrik gone, I need to return to Redcliffe. Perhaps later I will seek out the scholar his note mentions. But I must go. Thank you again, good sir. You have been most helpful.
Alright, I don't think there's really too much else that we can do in here at the moment. We have some bookshelves, which just give codex stuff.
God who has turned his back on them not once, but twice.
Alright, I think there's one last thing I want to do before I end it today, and that requires us going to the bar.
I shall do it.
And we have a little kid over here.
Have you seen my mother?
That depends. Who is your mother?
She's really tall, and she has red hair. We live on a big farmhold, all of us. Some mean men with swords came, and Mother told me to run to the village as fast as I could, so I did. She said she'd be right behind me, but I've been waiting and waiting, and I can't see her.
Come with me, I'll look for your mother.
Mother said I wasn't to go with anyone. I'm supposed to wait for her here, in the village.
Well, go to the chantry, child. Someone will look after you.
I will, but only if I don't find Mother first. You're a really nice man. Kind of like Father. I should go look for Mother now.
The kid's going out to look for mother? Okay, whatever.
Stop looking at me, mongrel. I have nothing you want.
Oh yeah, I forgot there's little crafting quests in here in Lothering.
Can you not tell when you are not wanted?
Hello, stranger. I don't suppose you know anyone that can make traps?
Why do you need traps?
Old man Barlin said that Darkspawn may be coming soon. He's got traps on his farm. I figured I'd put a few on my lands. Barlin wants to poison his traps. I just want normal traps.
Barlin has poison traps on his lands?
He doesn't have any poison yet, thank the Maker. So his fields are just full of traps. He can be a bit eccentric.
Why don't you just buy some?
None to be had. Barlin has all the traps in the village in his fields.
I can't help you. Farewell.
I didn't mean to bother you. Sorry.
So yeah, you need to have trap making to do that. But Elder Miriam here, we can help.
You got a bed for the night. You taken care of.
You're looking a little rough there. I wonder if I can help you out.
Don't need blades right now. We need beds, food, and an end to all these sad sots. I don't suppose you know anything of tonics, medicines, or herbs.
I actually know a little bit.
Then you may be able to do us a lot of good. All manner of travellers come through, many injured or sick. We do our best, but we're out of supplies. There's medicinal herbs in the woods to the north. If you make a few poultices, I'll scrape together some sort of payment. I'll write all you need to know in this note here.
Thank you, crazy lady. Though I think I already have collected enough.
Herbs in the woods.
I didn't need them. Here you go.
This will help many people. You're a good sort, you know.
And we got 50 gold from it. All right. Let's see. So we got Sten there, but we're gonna check that out later. This is where we want to go. Hey there, Quantum. Thanks for the little raid. Though I might have to do a raid of my own here soon, because I'm approaching the end for today's stream. That's something that I've been meaning to do for a while, but I keep forgetting about doing a raid.
Uh-oh. Logain's men. This can't be good.
Didn't we spend all morning asking about a fellow by this very description? And everyone said they hadn't seen him.
It seems we were lied to.
Gentlemen, surely there's no need for trouble. These are no doubt simply more poor souls seeking refuge.
They're more than that. Now stay out of our way, sister. You protect these traitors, you'll get the same as them.
Well, it looks like he wants a fight. I'm happy to oblige.
Right, let's make this quick.
Alright, let's see. What's my best bet here? So if I position myself over here... Sunny says I haven't seen this game in forever. Well, yeah. That's one of the reasons I wanted to play it, is I haven't played a playthrough of this game in a while. Quantum says, what kind of game is this? Quantum, do you seriously not know what this game is? You don't know Dragon Age Origins? Oh my god. I'm so disappointed, Quantum. So yeah, Dragon Age is definitely the best of all of the games that... or all of the Dragon Age games, and it's probably up there as far as the BioWare RPGs go. So like, you had KOTOR, well, Dragon Age takes all of the elements of KOTOR and like makes them close to perfect.
Come, let us end this.
Oh dear, gotta heal myself here. Baltwally says it looks like a game Quantum might play someday. Yeah, I'm surprised Quantum hasn't played it. Sunny says, personally I like to...
Good. They've learned their lesson and we can all stop fighting now.
Oh yeah, I forgot that you haven't played KOTOR yet either, Quantum. You're behind, Quantum. You're like, well, KOTOR puts you, what, 2003? You're only 16 years behind. And yes, in combat you do get covered in blood and all that. And Sunny likes KOTOR 2 for life. I guess I have a thing for number 2. I mean, Dragon Age 2 had some... I like the companions in Dragon Age 2, but like the dungeons in Dragon Age 2 were way too overused. And I don't know, the gameplay... it was up and down. It's definitely stylish, but you don't have the same strategy as you do in Dragon Age Origins here. Quantum says, dude, I haven't played a bunch of stuff. Oh, Quantum. Alright. Take a message to Loghain.
What do you want to tell him?
The Grey Wardens know what really happened.
I'll tell him right away, now. Thank you.
I apologize for interfering, but I couldn't just sit by and not help.
Quantum asks, so how does combat work in this game? Well, you can pause combat with spacebar, similar to how you can in KOTOR. It's kind of turn-based, but it's also mostly real-time sort of combat. I mean, you can pause it and issue commands and all that. The PC version of this game, you can go into a strategic mode. Let's finish this conversation and I can maybe show off a little. Let's see. It's alright. I was happy to save your life.
Save my life? I assure you, I can handle myself.
You must, butting into others' business all the time.
So now you know all about me. We just met.
We haven't met at all, actually.
Well, that can be quickly remedied. Let me introduce myself. I am Liliana, one of the lay sisters of the Chantry here in Lothering. Oh, I was.
What does that mean?
I joined the Chantry to live a life of religious contemplation. But I am no priest, not even an initiate.
Well, I am Dalen. A pleasure.
Those men said you're a Grey Warden. You will be battling the Darkspawn, yes? That is what Grey Wardens do. I know after what happened, you will need all the help you can get. That's why I'm coming along.
Why so eager to come with me?
The Maker told me to.
And you're a crazy lady. The Maker's on my side. Welcome aboard, then.
Then you believe me? I knew the Maker had sent a true dream. A vision that by serving you, I serve his holy plan.
Perhaps your skull was cracked worse than Mother thought.
Thank you. I appreciate being given this chance. I will not let you down.
All right, so now we got to decide who we want in our party, because you're limited to only 4 people, including yourself. Who do we want to... Well, I guess we'll get rid of Dog. Hopefully we won't need poor Dog. Or Nickel, as we've called him. All right, so we'll accept that. So, Dragon Age. What do we want to do about Dragon Age? So, Dragon Age, you have 3... Kick the dog, Sonny. Aww. So Dragon Age gives you 3 classes. You have mages, you have warriors, and you have rogues. I'm using a mod, because generally if you play a mage, you're stuck to only choosing the Tower of Magi character origin. Because you also have different character origins based on what you are. You can be a human, a dwarf, or an elf in this game. And again, it changes your character origin. Well, I'm using something to change up to make myself a human noble character, because I'm hoping to maybe get something going with that. We'll see what happens. See how in-depth this mod is. So anyways, you have all of those as your potential classes. So being a mage, you have various spells that you can cast, and even the rogues and warriors have different abilities that they can use, and they use stamina rather than mana. Sonny asks, what's the mod called? I think it's like Adopted. It's on the Dragon Age Nexus, I know. All right, Barlin, what do you want?
You're here about food. Take it up with that bleeding runt by the chantry. I got other gear to sell.
Oh, you have stuff to sell. You're out of food, though? Nah, show me what you got. All right, what does this guy have? Well, we can sell stuff at the very least. Oh, he also has stuff that we can put on our dog, but that's kind of expensive and I don't really want to do it. So all right, let's see. So the balanced greatsword, we can sell that. The mace we can sell. Longbow elm or longbow ash? Well, the ash one does more damage, so we'll sell the elm. Iron versus gray iron. So we'll sell 2 of the regular daggers. And we'll sell that axe. And we have all this armor stuff. Well, let's see what we have for Leliana. Yeah, you have a whole bunch of weapons that you can use, and most of the weapons and all that are determined based on like your stats. So one good thing that this game does versus Dragon Age 2 and Dragon Age Inquisition is if you're a mage, you can equip pretty much anything. It's just a matter of being able to have the stats for it. So like a longbow, for example, you can equip it if you have 16 dexterity. Now I don't, though there's a specialization called Arcane Warrior that lets you equip weapons and armor and all that based on your magic stat rather than on strength or dexterity. So that's also a nice little thing. Lets you turn a mage character into a tank and all that. So why do I have arrows here? Where did those arrows come from? Let's see. Yeah. Let me see what you got. Just to sell. Oh, I went way too. Hold on. All right. I want to get rid of those arrows because I have no idea why I have regular arrows in my inventory. Omar says, turn him into a tank. Sounds dope. Yeah. I was reading through some stuff about potential ways to build a mage tank, and I have some ideas of mixing him. If I wanted him to be a tank, I could mix him with Arcane Warrior and Spirit Healer to potentially make a really good tank. But we'll see. All right, let's save, and then we'll do a little bit of combat before I end it here today, just to show off some of the different ways to do combat in this game. So like right now we're doing kind of the third-person view, following our main character around. Now you can change any character by clicking on them. So we got Morgan, another mage, who's also a shapeshifter who can turn into a spider. Then we have Leliana, who is our rogue. We're going to equip her with let's see, we'll equip her with a longbow. Let's get her some decent leather armor too. Well, I don't have a lot of leather armor, unfortunately, though. So she just is what she is until we get her something better. Enchanted dagger. Ooh. And then the regular dagger. Okay. Yeah, rogues you can use a couple different ways. You can use them as archers, or you can use them for attacking from behind enemies. Omar says, just to be clear, what do you mean as a tank? A tank that's a vehicle with a cannon, right? No, no, not that kind of tank. I'm talking like the MMORPG kind of tank. Alright, who do we got? We got bandits over here.
I shall do it.
Quantum says, transform into a tank, Morty. Does that actually happen in Rick and Morty? Alright, so that's attacking from third-person view. You also have the strategic view, where you can go into this, you can select a character and give them commands to run over here. There's how, okay. I had to try and remember how you turn the camera here. A and D turns the camera in strategic view. So we can like take our guy to head over here. And then we can use our spells.
Let's make this quick.
It's a fine thing we've done.
But yeah, strategic view gets you a pretty decent view of what's going on, and is very good for using the area of effect spells like our Earthquake one, or the Tempest, which is our Lightning Storm. Now leveling up, let's go over that real quick here. So let's go up to 33 magic. After that, I don't think we're really going to have to raise our magic skill by much. We're going to be pretty close to done with it, I think. Alright, we got improved combat training, improved herbalism. I could do trap making, but generally I think I leave that to other ones. So let's see, poison making or herbalism. Poison making we can make, yeah, the link did show Quantum, so I'll check it out towards the end of the stream here. Let's see. Let's do improved, we'll do combat training. So that way, if I'm in the middle of combat and want to cast a spell, I forgot about this one. So we can take more damage before we're interrupted, and we also gain a bonus to mana regeneration. That's kind of neat. I guess that mana regeneration one only happens on the second, and the others are just taking more damage from an attack before it interrupts us. Okay. Let's see. What else do we want to do? Well, I could do Chain Lightning. Caster's hands erupt with a bolt of lightning that inflicts energy damage on a target. Then forks, sending smaller energy bolts jumping to nearby, which fork again. Each fork does less damage than the previous. Friendly fire is possible. Definitely something I'm thinking about. There's also Mind Blast, which projects a wave of telekinetic force that stuns enemies caught in the sphere. There's also Crushing Prison, which when you get to is, in my opinion, a really good one. Oh, it's alright. It didn't bug me too much, Quantum. Oh, what do I want to do here? Let's go for Chain Lightning, because I'm making a Palpatine kind of based character. Alright, so let's save again, and we'll go find someone to test this out on. We have spiders! Alright, so Chain Lightning, target, and we're frozen by the damn spiders. It did some nice little bits of damage, at least on the main target. Omer said, turn that girl into a spider and have her talk it out. Unfortunately, her turning into a spider did not give her the ability to make friends with the spiders. All right, so I think that is going to be it here for today. I think we'll continue this, well, let's see, next Thursday, because coming up Saturday here at 2 p.m. Central Time, we'll be doing the, we'll be playing Minecraft, which is going to be interesting, because I haven't done that in a while. All right, so Quantum, you sent me that little link. I'm going to make my desktop audio quiet, just in case when I post this to YouTube, it doesn't end up creating any copyright issues. Concentrate and turn into a cart, Morty. All right, so let's see. So since I haven't done this in like ever, who do we want to raid? Let's see. Any particular games that we want to raid? Since, you know, this is the first time that I'm actually remembering to actually do a raid, thanks to your reminder, Quantum. Let's see. Let's look at total. You know what? Since we're doing Dragon Age Origins, let's see. Is anyone else doing Dragon Age? Let's see. We got PJs and Origins. Sure. Let's see. All right, so Quantum, you're gonna have to walk me through this. How the hell do you raid? I think it's like /raid, right? Something like that. Although, can't you do it from the creator dashboard as well? I thought so. Type /raid, then type the name of the person. Aha. Just copy and paste this name here. All right, /raid. Waha. The channel is intended for mature audiences. Well, I think all of the little kids in my group have left, so there we go. All right, folks, thanks for watching, and I will see you all later.